Hey there! You might be wondering, what is this video about? You see, I was originally going to make it about my idea for a TSFTW movie, but that's going to have to wait. Unfortunately. So instead of a TSFTW movie, I decided to talk about a certain thing that I really like. Poppy Playtime. Yes, it's a horror. And yes, it's a horror game. You might be wondering, why am I talking about a horror game? Well, it's because of a certain character that will appear in the 4th chapter. Okay, so I might not have made a video about Poppy Playtime at all. Well, I did make one, but we don't talk about it. But the reason why I'm making this is because this one character in that will appear in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 is the one and only character who actually gave me nightmares, even though it released today. Let's see the trailer, shall we? That first part of the trailer is really terrifying because dough is melting down. If this was skin and Doughy was human, that would be even worse. Thank God this character is clay. He still scares me, though. I really don't like this guy. Thank God they didn't show him yet.
Down here, it's not like anything.
Poppy's voice.
It's hell.
Oh, okay. So what she said is heck. Okay, that's not really what she said, but I don't. But it's HE double hockey sticks. Anyways, this trailer is amazing.
And Playtime wanted it to be.
Now what's this?
This is the Doctor, who I'm pretty sure should be the main antagonist, not Doughy. It better not be Doughy.
They call him the Doctor. He works with the prototype, commands everything down here. Haunting us.
Oh, it's the smiling critters.
Starving us. There are no places you can hide. Not from me. I've got something special and more.
I need to make this right.
Is that the prototype? No, wait.
Let's make a game of you.
Hurry! Let us in! He's outside!
I failed you.
You lied to me!
Okay. That's the clay. This is why I don't really like this character. He's creepy. You'll see in a moment. He creeps me out.
Follow me.
Yep, that's chapter 4. And it's coming out this Thursday. I'm definitely not gonna buy it. I know what happens in the first 3 chapters, but I didn't play them. I'm not much of a horror game player. Anyways, that's about Doey. I hate him, and I hate him. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about the TSFTW movie because I feel like it. So basically, the host meets a bunch of aliens who are trying to go to a party on another planet. However, their ship crashed on Earth. The host decides to help fix it. Unfortunately, he did fix it, but the unfortunately part is that a bad alien queen kidnapped him and the aliens. The contestants found out and thought that the aliens were the ones who kidnapped the host. However, one of the little aliens told them that her family didn't kidnap the host. It was an evil alien queen. And the evil queen plots on marrying the host. Also, how does she plan to do that? By brainwashing, of course. The contestants decide to go and rescue not only the little alien's family, but their host from the evil queen. And they have to do it before midnight. That's when the wedding starts. That's just one of the ideas I have. One of them is basically an alternate universe where they're spies. And the host basically is the greatest spy of all time. This is also kind of based off of Spies in Disguise, because Lollipop, who is the main character, by the way, he basically created a potion to help the host disappear, since people thought the spy organization, except for the headmaster, thought the host was the bad guy. Also, so Lollipop uses it on the host, but apparently it turned him into a cat. The host really liked his cat form, but wanted to be him again. And he had to stop the bad guy who framed him. But Lollipop has to help him with the journey to get through and save the world. But that's not the only idea I have. I have one based off of a classic story, Alice in Wonderland. It's called TSFTW Wonderland. Why is it called that? Well, The host basically is hosting a party, but the wind blows his hat off his head. He goes chasing after it, but a cute little rabbit named Dizzy stole his hat. It turns the host and three of his contestants' Cork, Glassy, and Backpack, end up in this brand new world. And when I mean Cork, Glassy, and Backpack, I actually mean Soda, Glassy, and Backpack. Soda, Glassy, and mini golf balls. The heroes. It turns out that this little rabbit is actually the royal pet of the Queen of Hearts, just like in the character from the actual story. However, the Queen of Hearts isn't evil and wants to cut people to be like off with their heads or anything dark like that. The queen is a nice girl queen. However, Dizzy, her pet rabbit, has had enough. So she stole the host's hat to use it so she could take over Wonderland. Yes. This rabbit uses a hat to take over another world. Now the host must team up with get help from the Cheshire Cat. The host and his contestants must team up with the Cheshire Cat to stop Dizzy and retrieve the host's hat and save the world, and save Wonderland from a terrible fate. Next, we have a story based off of a movie based off of another classic story. The Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz. It has characters replacing each member. We have Coconut taking the role as Dorothy, and Gifty taking the role as her dog. We have Star as the Tin Man, Lollipop as the Scarecrow, and Headphones as the Cowardly Lion. So basically, unlike the original where Dorothy has to find a way back home, Coconut, who again is Dorothy, finds a magical portal to Oz. And it turns out one who is taking the place as the Wicked Witch of the West plots on taking over On taking over the for Oz. It turns out the three friends, Scarecrow Lollipop, Tin Man Star, and Lion Headphones, were given a quest because the leader, the Guardian of Oz, I was gonna call him the President of Oz due to the host taking the role as the Wizard of Oz, but no. The Guardian of Oz has been kidnapped by one. Now it's up to Coconut to help Lollipop, Star, and Headphones rescue the Guardian and stop one from taking over the land of Oz. Yeah, it's sort of like the last movie, but instead of someone stealing the host's hat, it's someone kidnapping the whole host and holding him hostage. Okay. Okay. One more story before I go. It's called TSFTW, the movie. A Rainbow Quest. Quest for the Rainbow. So basically our main antagonist are here. The host is taking his contestants on a field trip. Sort of like the Magic School Bus, but instead of Miss Frizzle, it's an actual object show host. Host. And the students are contestants of that same show. The host takes them to Rainbow Isle, a kingdom filled with colors, the most colorful place in the world. But when they got there, the colors were missing. They run into the Prince of the Kingdom, who reveals that to the ruler of the kingdom, King Prisma. King Prisma explains that an evil Ville sorceress has casted a spell on the kingdom. And she has stolen all the colors, the jewels that keep the colorful kingdom, the Rainbow Isle colorful, are gone. They have to do something within 24 hours, or else all the color will be gone forever. The host decides to help, but all of a sudden, the sorceress, the same sorceress that stole all the colors, attacked the host. Orion managed to block a spell that the sorceress was going to use on the host, but the spell turned Orion to stone, and the only way to break the spell was to restore all the colors before it was too late, because if it's too late, then Orion is gone for good. Now it's up to the contestants to try and rescue Orion. to find all 7 jewels and return them to the Rainbow Prince, to Princess Reina, so she could use them to restore the color to the kingdom, and fast. And they have to do it before the last leaf on the rainbow tree falls. On the way, they meet some friendly, colorful creatures. But the host is worried doesn't have confidence to save the kingdom, he felt like it was his fault that Orion was turned to stone. But once his contestants are also turned to stone, the rest of the contestants, except for 3, which are basically the same characters that took the role of, taking the role of the 3 people Dorothy befriended in The Wizard of Oz, Lollipop, Headphones, and Star. They have to help the host get his confidence to restore the color and save his friends, and save the contestants. That's right. There is one movie I made that has the host not to be all cool and confident, and have him not have confidence and worry and have anxiety. Oh, also I imagine this movie being a musical. Anyways, goodbye.